Sweet corn is my favorite!
What's so great about that watery thing? Wax corn is a lot better.
Oh, it's bland and sticks to my hand! Sweet corn is juicy and sweet like this one!
Tell me.
Pick one!
Actually...
Obviously me! I inherited our excellent traditions. Every day I focus on 3 things: soaking up nutrients, basking in the sun, and pumping out sugar, which will be converted into starch afterwards. See how solid I am?
The starch is so intact, it's hard to break apart. That's why it's chewy.
Unlike some corn who do nothing but store up water.
What water? What I have is syrup.
Sweet corn starch synthase has defect. It can fully convert sugar into starch. All the space meant for starch is filled with sugar.
Taste it. It's so sweet. I don't care about that. For Northeast classic dishes like corn porridge, waxy corn's the best.
For cream corn or good corn, sweet corn is the star!
So?
Which one is better?
Did you know there's an animal that looks silly but is a mortal enemy of dung beetles?
Guys, tell me, who in the world with the right mind would pinch their poo?
Nonsense! This is my unique skill. My intestines aren't created round and smooth. They're carefully designed with 4 corners so I can poop squares. Yay! Every piece is a perfect cube. I can produce 100 of these every day!
Mo, it's a custom chocolate! You do it on purpose!
That's right! The poor eyesight runs in the family!
Wombats have bad vision and rely on their sense of smell. They poop all over their habitat and use their poop scent to mark the territory.
If it were round, some clueless creature might roll it away, and I'd lose my way home!
Cube-shaped poop is more stable. It sacks easily and doesn't scatter.
I can even use poop to chat!
Wombat poop can convey information. The higher the pile, the more it can attract other wombats.
Oh hey, you ate enoki mushrooms!
That's no big deal, I can do it too! Oh my god! You want some chips?
This one, it's better without oil.
There's oil!
Shut up, it's not fried, so there isn't.
There still is. Look at this.
It's true. They grind us into powder and mix us with oil. Then we're baked at high temperature while continuously spraying oil to give us the crispy texture.
So the oil in non-fried chips is about the same as regular ones.
I don't believe it!
And check the nutrition facts. 100 grams of regular chips have 33 grams of oil, while non-fried chips is 25.
That's almost the same!
The Chinese dietary guidelines say adults should consume 25 to 30 grams of oil per day. No matter which chips you eat, 1 bag is too much.
It's too late for me!
3 facts about honey you probably didn't know. First, babies under 1 year shouldn't eat it. It can be toxic.
Why?
Because of me, C. botulinum. I usually sleep in honey, but I spread toxins when awake. An adult's guts are too strong. I'm already dead before I awaken. But babies are different. Their digestive system isn't developed, so I get to spread my toxins.
What happens to the kid then?
They might feel dizzy, have trouble breathing, or even die. And the second...
And it's good for us!
I'm made up of 80% fructose and glucose. All those nutrients like minerals, proteins, and vitamins only make up 3%. So if you're drinking honey for nutrition, you'll overload on sugar.
With a small spoon like this, 1 scoop a day is enough. And third, honey can stop coughing.
Forget it, that sounds absurd!
Yeah, honey slows down bacteria, forms a protective layer on your throat, reduces irritation, and relieves coughing and soreness. Don't mix with water, it's best consumed directly.
I don't cough anyway! Eating crab requires a lot of patience. Patience. Patience! Can you stop? Why aren't you spitting out the crab shells?
They're soft-shell crabs!
What kind of crab is that? It's tender and bouncy!
Soft-shelled crab isn't a species, it's a stage in our growth. Every year at the beginning of autumn, we produce water-soluble proteins to soften our old hard shells.
Everyone, listen to him!
Shed!
Brother!
No matter how you fry it, eat the whole thing without having to spit out the shell. Bye, bye, bye!
Were you the one that brought me?
You're not soft-shelled! It shells hard!
You see, the soft shell only lasts for 3 hours, then it hardens. So you should eat it immediately, because after its transportation...
So I can never eat soft-shell crabs? Of course you can still eat one. You flash freeze it with liquid nitrogen. That way the soft-shell crabs stay soft.
Brothers, times have changed. We must hide so they do not find us.
Let's do it!
Dig! Run away, I'll cover you!
Brother!
Picking them up is slow. We should raise them ourselves.
Coastal farmers are breeding soft-shell crabs with 24-hour monitoring and year-round production. Crystal clear and oxygen-rich water produce a fresher and better taste.
What am I gonna do now?
Did you know the goats you eat
Has superpowers.
Nonsense! I'll catch one and roast it! Watch me!
I see you. You fool, this is the demon's eye. My eyes are different from yours.
What's that?
It's the pupils.
Your round pupils give you a limited view.
Mine can see much wider.
A 340-degree horizontal view.
Then I'll make him look at the ground. How is it done?
That's dynamic eye mastery.
A goat's eyeballs can rotate 50 degrees, even though their vision's parallel to the ground, keeping an eye in danger.
Today's the day you get cooked! Nowhere to run! How is it doing that?
Wall climbing technique. Look at my split-toe hooves. They can create protrusions on cliffs while on flat ground.
The edges of their hooves are hard, providing stable grip, while friction is increased by the soft pads inside.
You can't catch me now.
Did that goat just die?
Oh no, it's a fainting goat. When it gets scared, its whole body gets stiff, but it recovers in a few seconds.
You hungry? That's expensive!
You fool! This is the king of melons. Look at the patterns.
What's so special about it? How?
I fought for these patterns with my life. Since I was young, I was told.
I foresee it. You'll be the Melon King.
Really? So I basked in the sun, storing up sugar, and held my breath at night till I grew bigger. The bigger I am, the sweeter I get. My skin!
Your skin isn't like other melons. Other melons, the skin cells look like this. They stretch without breaking, but your skin cell's still there because of the pressure.
Bugs crawl in and flies lay eggs inside my skin. Can I still be the Melon King?
You can.
Inside, the flesh cells multiply faster. They fill the cracks, and then they harden as they dry up, and then turn into white patterns. The more patterns, the sweeter the melon. And when the pattern reaches this point, then the birth of a legend.
Ugly but sweet.
I won't get caught.
No more sugar, they cause cavities. Huh?
Why are you always blaming me? They can cause cavities too.
Shut up!
Sugar is the main cause of cavities because the bacteria in your mouth love sugar.
Yummy.
Once bacteria feast on sugar, they destroy your enamel. Then you get cavities.
See, it's all because of sugar.
But he's not wrong either. Food like bread, steamed buns, and potatoes can also cause cavities.
Oh my, really?
Because of enzymes.
I'm salivary amylase, and I can turn starch into sugar.
Wait, he barely eats those.
He probably eats too much oranges, pineapples, and lemons.
Even the fruits?
Yes, because they're high in acidity. With organic acids, these acids dissolve enamel, creating tiny holes. Carbonic, phosphoric, and citric acid hidden in the carbonated drinks will also dissolve your enamel bit by bit.
Mom!
What should I do?
Dentists have 3 recommendations. Use straws when drinking soda to avoid contact with teeth, and then floss after meals to remove food particles. And rinse your mouth after eating to remove residue. If your teeth start hurting, go see a dentist ASAP.
Oh, Goldie, what happened to you? Did I overfeed you? Goldie, hang in there. Just take this. It's laxative.
Don't take that! It's not because it's full. They don't even have a stomach.
Then what's this?
I'm not a stomach. I'm
My name is...
intestines. Goldfish rely on me for digestion.
I don't absorb nutrients well, so I poop while
Whoa,
eating.
Goldie, you're alive again.
That's because it was suffocating. It just needed an air pump.
But how isn't there enough oxygen?
Because the water's too warm. You put me next to the heater. It gets hot, making the oxygen levels drop.
All right, you move somewhere cooler.
You should clean the bowl too. If you don't do that, microorganisms will also consume oxygen.
I will.
Change your water with an air pump once a week, without an air pump every 3 days. Mangosteen I bought has yellow shell and transparent flesh. Is it bad?
It's not bad. This is actually my lifesaver. It's what helps me grow healthy and strong.
When mangosteen is scratched, it leaks yellow resin, which smells foul and tastes bitter.
It's awful. I wouldn't recommend it.
Don't worry, the fruit inside is fine.
The flesh is translucent. How's that fine?
Don't be ridiculous. This is natural for ripe mangosteens. As the fruit ripens, the cells begin to break down.
Hey there! Come on and watch me stew myself!
After a while, the juice inside the cell leaks out, and the sugar accumulates on the surface. This makes it look translucent.
Transparent mangosteen doesn't taste different. Its texture is smoother. Some people prefer it.
Hear that? You can eat this too.
Auntie, this mangosteen is not only yellow, but smells bad. It's spoiled and could cause an upset stomach.
Alas, I found you.
Can you believe it? Woodpeckers pecking tree is too...
Catching pest, right? Silly dog.
It's your food, you silly bird! Look at my beak, hard and straight. I can peck 20 times a second. My ears are super sharp. I know wherever the worms hide. If worms are close, I'll peck lightly.
Thanks, buddy.
But if the worms are deep inside...
Wait, buddy!
The damage they cause might be worse than them.
I don't believe it. Woodpeckers are good. Look at this one.
These woodpeckers don't eat worms, they eat acorns. They drill tiny holes all over trees to store them.
Who doesn't need a storage room?
None of you are good. It's so cute. How can you not be good?
He's a sapsucker woodpecker. He drills holes in trees so that he can drink the sap.
What's there to drink?
The sap of birch and maple trees is rich in sugar and is a sapsucker's main food when a tree gets targeted.
Forest doctor, none of this is good.
Good or bad doesn't matter. Let me eat first.
Ah! Come on, bro. Drink up. Cheers.
Outdrink me?
You guys are lightweights. Try keeping up with him.
Even my sweet papers now?
My daily alcohol tolerance equals you drinking 96 cans of beer.
What? Master, how did you train for that?
I started young. To survive the winter, we start hoarding food in autumn. But after a while, the stored food gets funky.
No wasting.
Tastes good.
During storage, the starch ferments, producing alcohol.
Call me Grandpa. I dare you.
It's just beer, sir.
Beer, that barely counts. Real drinkers go for hard liquor.
In 1994, scientists discovered hamsters prefer 20 to 30% alcohol content.
But of course, it's all about getting drunk. I've never been drunk in my life.
Liar.
It's true. Hamsters evolved supercharged livers with alcohol metabolizing enzymes 8 times more efficient.
We never get drunk, and you humans are weaklings.
The plastic water bottle you bought might be toxic.
Don't insult my tumbler. I drink from it every day and I'm still
It's true.
fine.
I'm made of PC plastic and contain BPA.
BPA?
Right. When you pour hot water into me, I sneak out of the plastic. If it's hotter, the more of me escape. I can mimic human estrogen, disrupting your normal metabolism.
Oh, I won't buy it again.
You can, but you need to know how to choose.
But how?
Check the numbers and letters on the bottom. Category 1, number 7 PC, and number 3 PVC. One contains BPA, other has plasticizers. Both can be harmful, best to avoid these.
There are categories?
Trident 7 is safe, but it deforms at high temperatures, so always check the heat tolerance.
It can hold boiling water.
Category 3, PP5 and PPSU7. They're safe and non-toxic and can handle high temperatures.
I like that.
Ta-da! Also pay attention to the lead, straw, and seal material. Make sure they're not made of PC or PVC.
Mom! This vegetable shouldn't be stored inside a fridge.
What's the fuzz? The fridge is for keeping food fresh. Why can't they go in?
Help me!
Cucumber, eggplant, tomato, bell pepper, green beans, and zucchini shouldn't go in the fridge.
Ginger too.
Shut up. So, Mo, tell me why not.
Because these are warm-loving vegetables?
Exactly. Our ancestors are from the equator.
Where it's hot all year round. As a result, we lack cold-resistant genes.
When temperature drops 10 degrees Celsius, we suffer from cold damage. The longer in the fridge, the faster we'll run.
Take a screenshot.
Rescue us from the fridge.
But it's been 2 days and they're fine.
That's because cold damage usually takes 3 to 6 days once that time passes.
Welcome, sir. How would you like your steak?
Well done, please.
Only country bumpkins eat well-done steak.
You couldn't be more wrong! When steak was first invented, it was cooked well done.
Nonsense. Well-done steak? That's not classy at all.
Steak was a British invention, and it was never meant to be classy. They didn't care about how it's cooked as long as it's filling. Therefore, roasting became their primary choice, thus it was always well done.
What?
Before the 20th century, people thought undercooked meat would make them sick, so properly cooked roast beef had to be smoking hot and dripping with juices. Later, as Britain colonized the world, they spread steak along with them. In the mid-20th century, French chefs inspired by Japanese sashimi started experimenting with medium-rare steaks.
So what does that tell us? The cuisine evolves. Who eats well-done steak?
Might as well eat it raw.
The Chinese aren't used to medium-rare steak because of our agriculture heritage. We don't like raw beef because in ancient China, cattle were mainly used for plowing fields, so their meat had tough muscle fibers. That's why we developed braised beef, stir-fried beef, and hot pot beef slices, not like a medium-rare steak is normal.
But my guide to fine French dining says...
There's no absolute standard for good cuisine, other than what suits your taste and what doesn't. Using food as a hierarchical standard is wrong.